Well, one of my favorite events ever is, of course, the SAPHILA conference that's organized by AFSUG, the African SAP User Group. And it's just the most incredible conference for networking and learning about new technologies, where the technologies are going, how best practice is done. And I can go on and on and on. It's such a great pleasure to welcome Amanda Gibbs, who is the Chief Executive Officer at AFSUG, which is the African SAP User Group. Duke Mathebula is the chairman of the AFSUG, which is the African SAP User Group. Guys, how are you doing? It's so wonderful to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Aki. Doing well, thank you.
Great to see you, Aki, again. Sure, we'll see you at SAPHILA. Yeah, somehow.
Listen, I just love SAPHILA. The vibe is amazing. The networking is incredible. And we can go on and on and on, but we're going to unpack the event. And at the end of this interview, I'm sure anybody that hasn't planned to go is going to be on the call or making inquiries via your internet website and just booking, because it really is a fabulous conference, and it's a biannual conference. And let's start off with you first, Duke. What exactly is AFSUG? Tell us about AFSUG firstly, so everybody understands what it is.
So I think, again, you said it, it's the AFSUG stands for African SAP User Group. And essentially, we are comprised of organizations who are customers of SAP and partners who implement SAP solutions, help customers to drive these. And then also we create a platform for collaboration, learning, and connection in terms of best practices of how to get the maximum out of the investments or organizations have made around the SAP technologies. But not only that, Aki, we're part of a global user group network called SUGEN, SAP User Group Executive Network, which means that there's 22 plus user groups that are part of it. Collectively, at a global level, we have the global voice for the SAP customer, and then we can advocate on strategic issues, operational issues, technical issues that are of concern at a global, regional, and a local level.
No, that's absolutely amazing. And you know, it's like a networking event as well for me. You know, just talking about what best practices and the collaboration that happens is extraordinary. So, and whether you're a CIO or a developer or a CTO or an end user, you know, you will find the conference very, very useful. Amanda, the vision of AFSUG going forward, I mean, it's an organization that's been around for a long time. As Duke mentioned, it's the African User Group. And of course, SAP is one of those technologies that's used extensively by almost every organization. So tell us about the vision of AFSUG going forward. What is it?
So obviously we want to empower people to understand what the investment is with SAP. And what we do is we bring people together to connect, and we do knowledge sharing events. So we've reached out last year. We actually started creating chapters. We went to Namibia and Botswana, and we're also supporting the Zimbabwe user group that's on the brink of being registered. And we also want to go through to Kenya this year to bring those customers, the users, the partners that use SAP together across the continent to actually adopt the SAP technologies, to understand their investment, to create those networking opportunities between customers, to also, use the user group as a voice for customers. And I think, we invested in mentorship. We've got a youth program running. We started a C-suite Connect forum last year. So we're trying to bring various options. We've also negotiated a 15% discount on SAP training. So there's so many advantages and benefits of being part of the user group. And I think our vision is really to empower our community.
Yeah. From your perspective, Duke, why is this kind of user group so important today?
I think it's more important so than ever. If I may take you a step back, we've been with walking with SAP this journey of collaborative, joint, working together as a user group with SAP over the past 5 decades, and it's the only user group in the world that's still standing and thriving after all these years. So, from an AFSUG perspective, if you look at business transformation for organizations, it can not only be supported by vendors, it requires unfiltered truth that only your organization can gain by networking, collaborating with other peers, other organizations per se. So if you look at SAP technologies, they are quite a journey in terms of the transformation that they provide in your organization that you embark on. And also, it's quite a complex journey and one that is constantly evolving. And so that means AFSUG as a user group is in a very prominent place to ensure that with its approach towards community-led learning through shared experiences can help organizations to maximize their SAP investments by being part of this community.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. The investment is big, but wow, the value that it unlocks in your organization. It's been a privilege for me personally to say that having been involved with the event, for more than a decade, even though it's a biannual event, the value that people get out of the event is amazing. And the themes, over the years, I remember the one theme, the 1 year was about the customer experience, and we're going almost a decade back, and then how AI has evolved and the importance of it. And SAP is an incredible organization. Having been to their headquarters in Waldorf in Germany and just walked around there and just talked to people, understand how it works, and what an intricate part of organizations it is. And I'm sure that SAPHILA 2025, Amanda, is going to be even more lit than in the past because technology is evolving so fast and unlocking so much value in organizations. Tell us about this year's event, SAPHILA 2025. What is the event all about?
So we've themed it Transcend Beyond Boundaries because we do believe that things are transcending to a new level with AI, with new developments. I mean, we were in Waldorf in April, and we saw some of the new technologies that SAP is bringing along. And let me tell you, I was personally blown away. I felt like I was sitting in a 3D movie where, you see science fiction happen in front of your eyes. So I was really, really impressed. And I think for us, Sun City, 1 to 3 June is going to be that kind of experience. Sapphire in Orlando is happening next week. And after Sapphire, we are bringing 27 speakers from Germany, from SAP, to SAPHILA this year. It's going to be phenomenal. Yes, we've got an SAP Germany stand where they will be hosting sessions. And it's actually just something a little bit different and something new. And some of the SAP global leaders that's coming is just top class. We're so privileged to have these people come. And, we've got experts and SAP executives from customer side that is attending. There's quite a few new items and also some public sector speakers this year, which is very exciting for us. So come to Sun City 1 to 3 June.
Yeah, listen, I went to the website and now, the quality of speakers, every time the SAPHILA happens, the quality of speakers is amazing. And you're quite right. When you look at AI, you look at cloud, you've got a clean core, and the activations that you've got this year as well, and the hackathons and all that sort of thing is going to be pretty amazing. And what a great theme as well, Transcend Beyond Boundaries. I got a bit ahead of myself when I mentioned the hackathon, but what can people expect at SAPHILA 2025 this year? Because I was on your website and it's really action-packed. To go into it into a bit more depth for us, Amanda.
So we've secured 50 sponsors, and it includes the 3 hyperscalers, so AWS, Google, and Microsoft. And then we have, all of our partners that are really so impressive. And we've got some SAP speakers. We have run a hackathon with SAP for the very first time as a user group. We've been busy with them for 6 months. Well, it's a little bit less, about 5 months. They've been running the hackathon, building their use cases, and we will have 4 teams that's been nominated to actually execute the hackathon at SAPHILA, and we will then have them present, and the audience will be able to vote for their favorite. So it's really an exciting lineup of new items that we bring into SAPHILA this year. And then, of course, with the Cloud and Clean Core, there's really a lot of discussions that will be happening. And then, of course, we've adopted a baby rhino for our community. Her name is Liesel, and we're quite proud of it. So what we're going to do is we are going to ask our customers and partners and our SAP colleagues to join us for a walk for Rhino on the Sunday, because we usually have the golf day. And then we are going to bring in Adele. And then the Walk for Rhino is just an addition to also pay for a collar for the baby to be tracked. So we just think that it's something that's close to every South African's heart. And I think the international people that are coming are also so interested in our wildlife and what we have here. It's such a beautiful heritage for us. So I think it's just something different that we want to bring to the party this time.
No, what's nice about SAPHILA is that you've got such hard work happening during the day. You've got incredible keynotes. You got all the different tracks happening that you're learning stuff the whole day. But then after hours, there's just time to also let your hair down and relax. And there's the golf day that you mentioned. There's the Rhino event. There's the big party that a lot of people look forward to as well on the Tuesday night. And there's one on a Monday, I think, as well. I mean, you work hard and you play hard at SAPHILA. That's the bottom line. But the question here for you, Duke, is who should be attending SAPHILA? And I think this is, for me, if I can just come in there, I think that for me is such a gray area, because people think, SAPHILA, it's only for like top C-suite executives and CEOs. And my answer to that is no. Or am I wrong? Who should be attending?
You're 100% right. I think, let me break it down for you. So first of all, by default, if your organization uses SAP and you are a partner that delivers SAP solutions and implementations, we want you at SAPHILA. You're naturally the person we want there. But in having said that, SAP transcends, as you can see, across various areas in an organization. And so we want both business and IT professionals. So that's the official statement, that are part of organizations that are using SAP, thinking of using SAP, have it somewhere down the line in their roadmap, or are considering and need guidance, insights on what's the best way to strategically sequence the roadmap, because there's so many moving parts. And so obviously we want everybody at SAPHILA, whether you are involved with SAP or you're not involved with SAP. And then secondly, in the SAP space itself, obviously we want IT leaders that are decision makers or influencers. And then we also want the professionals themselves that are architects, project managers, change management specialists, security specialists, your business analysts, your developers, and so forth. But at the end of the day, the message I just want to give as a key takeaway around who should be at SAPHILA. If you are involved in your organization or your partner organization to shape how SAP is used and evolved in your organization, we want you there. SAP doesn't work in isolation. It works with other technology solutions that you use in your organization. So it's beneficial for you to come and understand the ecosystem of SAP and how it affects the rest of your technology investments.
And you're spot on there. I mean, I remember last year talking to a couple of different guys from different organizations, and they were just saying, how much they learned at SAPHILA, and what a wonderful it is, that event that you can network and you can find out from other organizations how they're using SAP, what's best practice. And you actually leave the event with your brain so full of knowledge that you can now apply within your organization. And that for me is just such a unique concept that no other conference, I believe, offers that. Amanda, when people are watching this, they want to get involved. It's obviously happening at Sun City. There's lots of accommodation. How do people register or get involved with SAPHILA 2025?
So obviously you can go to the website, www.saphila2025.com. We've negotiated special rates for accommodation, so that's on the website. You can book your tickets. You can book your walk with Rhino. If you want to get more involved, you can even reach out to myself or the team. So, I can share my email address and details that you can use, Aki. And then, of course, it is the best platform for SAP users to get together. Customers, partners, they're welcome to reach out to us and book tickets directly, or we can help them to make the bookings.
Fantastic. So that's the website you go to, saphila2025.co.za, to get all the details about, saphila.com, saphila2025.com. Visit the website and you'll find out all the details there about accommodation, sponsorships, etc., etc. So one last question, I want to ask you both this question, is that, it's someone who's never attended SAPHILA perhaps, or has not heard of AFSUG perhaps, which I doubt very much. But what's your message to anybody that's never attended to SAPHILA? If I can start with that message, you're missing out big time on a technology overload and learning experience, and a glimpse into the future that you'll never see before. That's my perspective. I don't know about you, Duke.
All right. Was going to let the lady go first, but I think, look, for me, just for somebody curious, we bringing the creators of these SAP technologies, so that's already a plus for you to meet them, talk to them, ask them any question. Nothing is out of limit. And then secondly, I think you've invested or are considering investing in SAP technologies, or you are looking at other aspects of your technology roadmap, and you want to understand how you maximize the ROI on all these investments. We believe that AFSUG is the right platform for you to engage with so that you can understand, we can help you master, we can help you navigate this. And then I think lastly, SAPHILA is about bringing all people that have an interest in the future and can shape the future of SAP technologies. We know that AI, agentic AI, cloud, security, these are top of mind. And we want to make sure that you come there and all your questions are answered, and that you contribute through yourself and your organization to shape and build the digital future of Africa, to make sure that SAP works for African organizations.
Fantastic. And Amanda, what's your message? And please do give us that website again and the dates that SAPHILA 2025 is going to be taking place. What's your message, Amanda?
So for me, SAPHILA is where you experience it all. It's one place, one purpose. It's to grow, to share, and to transcend. So please, we hope to see you there. Our website is www.saphila2025.com. And the dates of 1 to 3 June. The first is a sports day. Second and third is the days that we work and play together.
Fantastic. Amanda Gibbs, Chief Executive. Sorry, Duke, what was that?
Come and transcend with us in 2025, because in the past we've aspired, we've said hello to the future, we've introduced the intelligent enterprise. I think for organization, it's time to take that leap and transcend and really take their businesses to the next level.
Absolutely. Listen, it's a wonderful, wonderful event, and congratulations to everyone involved, because I know how much organization this takes to organize an event of this nature. It happens every second year, but even though it happens every second year, the planning that starts straight after the previous event. And this year's theme, Transcend Beyond Boundaries, saphila2025.com, 1 to 3 June at Sun City. Go and visit, and I promise you, you're going to get your mind blown away, because it is really, really a fabulous, fabulous conference. A big thanks to both of you for joining me on this particular call to tell us a bit about it. Amanda Gibbs, Chief Executive Officer at AFSUG, and also Duke Mathebula, the Chairman at AFSUG. Thank you so much, guys, and wishing you both a very successful conference.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Aki.
Aki.